Alrighty guys, hello. Today we are going to do some little bit of adder hunting in an undisclosed location. Now I'm already here. I've already spotted one, but I couldn't get a video off of it before it disappeared. Now I've got another one down here that is just walking away, so I'm going to get you in close with it quickly. Right, just down here we can see a male adder disappearing into the undergrowth. I've tried my best not to disturb him, but it's starting to rain a little bit now. As you can see, he's not running from me. You can see his tail just disappearing in there. Let's see if I can get another shot of him going through the underbushes. There you go, you can just about see him down in there. Oh, no, he's not happy, he's hissing at me. Right, I'm going to let him be, and I'll bring you back in when I find another one. Alrighty, I've just spotted a little newt that unfortunately I only managed to snap a couple of pictures before it jumped into the underbrush, but I'll put photos up now. But just wanted to show you sort of environment we're working with here and where you're sort of best to find these adders. So as you can see, we're sort of in a load of brackenly areas. Like there's a lot of brackenly areas, and we've got a lot of these little moss patches everywhere. These are really, really good to find them. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that from here, but there's a couple tins around here. Now, in this location specifically, I've not had much luck underneath the tins at all. But you can find them underneath the tins, but we're going to keep going, see what else we can find. We have a chance of smooth snakes, a chance of grass snakes here, as well as a load of common lizards, slow worms, all that sort. So we're going to see if we can find anything, and I'll bring you back in. Stick around for a bit, but unfortunately the heavens have opened a little bit, and it's becoming a little bit too rainy for my liking. It's been raining a little bit, which is decently good, but it's starting to rain a little bit heavier, which isn't necessarily good. I'm going to keep looking out until either the rain gets too heavy or I just go for a period of not finding anything. And I'll bring you back in if I find anything. Right, I'm going to try get it on video. I think I've lost my chance. But I've just spooked a small male adder into this foliage here. Now, I don't know where he went, I just saw his tail sort of disappear in here. I'll come back if I find it. It wasn't an adder, I was wrong, I just saw a tail. Could try and get it on photo here. There is a common lizard just down in there. You can just about see him. See if I can get in a little bit closer to him. Just about see him. Getting close to these guys is a challenge. This guy's making it fairly easy for me. I would try to get hands on with him, but he's right deep in the foliage. Let's see if I can get you much closer. There you go, look at that guy. Wow. Right, I'm not 100% sure how I managed it, but I managed to snag this guy. And look at him. Wow. He just must, oh, couldn't focus. It's just must in my hand, but wow, look at this guy. He'll sit still. Look at him. Ooh. Can you focus, please? Come on, there we go. There you go, look at this guy. I'm going to let him scurry back into where I found him. If you ever find anything like this and you pick them up, make sure you let them go directly where you found them. Finding that guy's rejuvenated my hope a little bit, but you can see why the adders love this environment so much. There's so many places to hide, and if I was a predator I wouldn't really be able to follow through all this because it's all super spiky. So that's why I'm trying to stick to bits that are a little less spiky areaed, but these guys as well, this is one of the massive reasons these guys are so hard to spot, because these are everywhere. Like 90% of the time you think you've spotted one, it would just be one of those plants, because those plants look exactly like the pattern on an adder's back. But I'm going to keep going. I've got high hopes it stopped raining. Sun's come out a little bit, not a lot, but should be enough to hopefully get some adders moving. Alrighty, I've just spotted another adder. I feel like it might be the same male from earlier, but I'm going to have to check the footage because he's around the same area. But another male, absolutely gorgeous. I'm quite close to him here. I'm going to zoom out. That's as sort of close as I'm wanting to get. I can snap some photos back, and I'll bring you back in a second. Right, unfortunately, in snapping some photos of that guy, I disturbed him, so he sort of gently slithered away. And I was going to try my push our luck with him again, if in case that is the same guy, because he just probably won't come back out today, and I would like to get another look at him. But we're going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go to areas that I haven't walked yet, and I'll see if I can find some more. Alrighty, I've got another adder. I don't know if it's visible on the screen, but this is quite a large male adder. Let's see if I can get in closer. But for the ones that I found in this location, this is probably the biggest male that I've seen. Now I'm going to not miss up this opportunity. I'm going to grab some photographs before it goes, and if I don't speak it off, I'll bring you back. I've got some photos happy with, and as soon as I switch over to try to film it, it's slinking away. Let's see if I can get a little... You can see as it slinkies away into the bush down here. And off he goes. Wow, that is an amazing find. That is the biggest male adder I've seen. Well, actually that's a lie, I've seen a bigger male adder. But at this location, that is by far the biggest one. See, just down in there, there we go. Wow. Let's see if I can get a foot close up of his head, right in there. You can just about see his head slinky off. Wow, that's amazing. Holy sh**. I've just found two more. Can I get my phone? Two more male adders. Holy... I was not expecting to see any here. This one directly in front of me is just in shed. Yeah, you can see them now. I'm going to get some... Post-editing Aaron here, realising that I cut the video very, very short, unfortunately. But yeah, there were two adult males there, both just bathing and soaking the sun, and in process of taking some photos, the second one slithered away. And as soon as I went to switch over to video, the other one moved off. Right, they're sort of disappearing right now, so I'm going to leave them alone, try not to disturb them too much. Hopefully they come back out and bask. But I'm going to sort of slowly back my way. Alrighty, so that makes 6 individuals now, I think. I'm going to keep going. They've all been male. Really hoping to see a female today, but... Ooh, almost dropped you. Really hoping to see a female today, but I don't think it's going to happen because females generally come out a little bit later and I'm quite early in the season. But we'll keep going, see if we find one. Again, I wasn't really expecting to see that many today because the weather just hasn't been that great for it, but we'll keep looking around for some. I've spotted a few males that I've not catalogued in the past, so we're just going to keep going until I just can't find any more. Right, see you in a bit. Righty guys, I know it's under here already because I've just flipped it. I wasn't expecting to see anything because I've already flipped this piece. But we've got a nice big slow worm. I'm gonna quickly pick him up. Look at him. Whoop! Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with him too much because I don't want him to drop his tail. Off he slithers. That is my first slow worm of the season. So I'm quite happy to see that guy. Gonna keep looking around because that means that reptiles are moving and they are going underneath the mats. But we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we can find something else. Got another mat over there that I've already checked today, but we'll double check it. I'll bring you along with me for this one, why not? But probably won't be anything underneath it. Oop, shite. Yeah, no, that's quite lucky because I dropped it, but oh, we'll see if we can find anything else. Righty, I think I'm going to call it a day for the moment. I'll bring you back along with me tomorrow. I'll probably be in the same episode, but I'm going to make it my way sort of very slowly back up, just checking some more spots that I haven't properly checked so far, and if I find anything else I'll let you know. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, bye. Right. I decided to stick around for a little bit longer, see if we can find anything else, but it's getting a little bit late in the day, so I've called it a day. Didn't find any more. I'm going to come back tomorrow, which the weather is about the same, maybe a little bit colder, so I might find some more basking, I might not, but if I don't find anything, this will be the end of the video, and thank you very much for watching. If not, I'll see you tomorrow with some more reptiles. Right. Alrighty, we are here for day 2 today. The weather so far has been shocking. I'm quite early in the morning, so perhaps I have a little bit of hope that they might come out, even though it's been drizzling quite a lot overnight and it's still drizzling a little bit. It's a little bit cooler this morning. Yeah, we're gonna get out, see what we can find. Got a little bit of sunshine coming out, so hopefully that should bring them out a little bit. But yeah, let's get going. Finally, we've got the first adder of the day. This is, I think it's a different male from yesterday, because it's a lot smaller. I don't think that's the same one from yesterday. I have to check the footage, but he's in the exact same spot as yesterday. I'm going to see if maybe I can get hands on this guy, but we'll see. Just let me get pretty close. I don't think this is the same male. It is a lot. Well, he's let me get real close. It is a lot smaller. Right, just put him out into the open a little bit here. Yeah, you can see him out in the open there. Wow. Right, I do not recommend picking these guys up, as you don't. There you go. A first real good look, an adder. As you can see, he's not really very defensive, he just wants to get away. So I'm gonna put him back to where I found him and let him slither off into the bushes. I'm not gonna get a photo of him today, but I'll check the footage, make sure it's not the same one, but I think it's a different one. That's good. That's a great start. VAR from the phone. Right, so on this one, he's not got this tiny little spike that protrudes off. Whereas this guy, where is he? There he is. Has this tiny little spike there. So I can confirm that the one that I got this morning and picked up is different from that big one that I saw yesterday in the exact same spot. Righty, literally, wait, a minute after that one, we got another one. Another male. Curled up in a super tight package. I'm not going to disturb him. He's in a perfect position for photos. So I'm going to get some photos. But this is the same male as yesterday. The one that I found with the other one. So yeah. Idiot. I didn't realise it was on fucking... Oh, it was still on camera mode. And I've just found 3. I think I videoed the first one and the third one, but I don't think I caught it on video, me finding the other 2. I spotted the first one, walked up to it, went to take some photos, it skedaddled off a little bit. Then as I was walking away from it, spotted another male, whipped out the camera to film it, didn't realise it's still in photo mode, so it didn't actually take the video, it just took like a photo. It might show up in the photo, I don't know, but I'm not even sure if I got the third one. I've just think I've absolutely biffed that. But that's immediately 4 for the day, right after the first one. So it's good. We're going to go down bottom, see if we can find some more. Just came back to check on that slow worm. He's out and covered in ants. Oh, we're going to get him out of there. Pop him on top. There's a better look at him. Gonna snap some photos. Gonna see if I can grab it, but I've just seen a common lizard sort of disappear down into this pile of brush. Actually, I'll bring you back if I find him. I couldn't find the lizard that disappeared in. However, I've got another adder. Every adder I find, I pinpoint the location of. So in the future, I can come back and find him. And this one I marked as a small male with greenish white colouring down him. As you can see, he's in the exact same location, it's the exact same adder, which means his hibernaculum is probably underneath here somewhere. but he's letting me get pretty close to him. Gorgeous. Whilst we're walking up to the next spot here, I quickly want to mention something. I sort of went into it a little bit earlier, but the reason we're only seeing males today and yesterday is because we're very, very early into the season, and the males come out a little bit earlier, like a couple of weeks, maybe a month earlier than the females, so they can get the early sun, so they can start warming up their reproductive system, so they're able to produce the sperm needed to reproduce. So that's why I'm finding males in groups together. Usually later in the year you wouldn't find males in a group together because the females are out and they're out looking for them. So it's a lot harder to spot a male later in the season because they don't generally tend to pass, they're on the move a lot more. But when we get to later, if we do find two males together, most likely they'll be combating because they'll be trying to fight over a female, but because there's no females out there at the moment, they're not combating, they're just happy to sit together, bask, blow up the sun. So that's also how I know that I'm not going to see any females at the moment, because they shouldn't be out, and because the males aren't trying to combat each other, they're just sat happily next to each other. But yeah, we're going to keep going. Going back to the spot where I spotted the three males, and hopefully they're back so I can actually get a good video of them for you. I'm going to get the camera rolling this time, make sure I know that I'm rolling. But I can see one down there, but the other two are here. And I know I didn't disturb the second one as I left, but I thought I'd better leave them for a little bit, see if they're willing to come back out. Yeah, I can't see them, but I'm gonna get... Oh, never mind, yeah, there's two males together right down there. They're cozied up together. One male sort of, he spotted me and he's slithering away. Oh, actually, is that three? That's three. That's three. All three together, curled up. One slithered off now, but there's still two more. Another one slithered off. Third one staying. That's all three though. That means I've got a good look at all three, so I can document them. Hell yeah, that's brilliant. We're happy with that. So glad I left them to come back out. I'm gonna back away slowly, so I try not to disturb the last one. But, whoop, but there you go. All three huddled together, so I know there's no females. It's a perfect example. I'm going to go see if I can check on the other male, see if he's come back out. Then I think I'm going to go get some breakfast, and then I'll come back in a minute. Yeah, in a bit. Back home now. I was going to go back out afterwards, but it just started raining too much, so I've left it. But I'm going to go back tomorrow again, but that'll be in a separate video, because this time I'm going to hit up some different spots within the area and maybe try to go to a different location as well. So if that goes well, that'll be a complete separate video. If not, I'll see you in the next one when I next manage to get out and find some stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.